All right, Steve, give me something. Your favorite toy as a kid. What do you remember just loving?
Hungry Hippos.
Oh, I liked that
Right?
one too. There is something so nostalgic about toys. When you look at
yeah.
toys, you're brought back to your childhood. And here's the thing. There's a lot of technology these days. So we know that kids want the iPads and the iPods and the Kindles and the whole deal. But there is one company consistently proving that good old-fashioned play, not so techie light-up stuff, is really where it's at.
It's called Manhattan Toy Company. And don't let that name fool you. It's not in New York. It's right here in Minnesota. Emily has their story in today's Good Company.
It was a hit in the 80s.
Chopsticks.
But this is real life for folks like Jeannie Blue.
I don't get it.
I did learn a lot from that movie.
This is a building that turned into a robot. What's fun about playing with a building?
He brought a child's point of view to the mix. You know, you had all these corporate people making toys, and I think that is something that the team and I are really focused on. We're like kids at heart.
Jeannie is the creative director for Manhattan Toy Company here in Minneapolis. Yes, despite its name, Manhattan Toy Company isn't in New York.
The company was founded in 1978 by Francis Goldwyn, who's the grandson of Samuel Goldwyn from Hollywood fame.
He is one of the outstanding personalities of the film industry, in the building of which he has played so great a part.
Samuel Goldwyn was the executive of several motion picture studios, and at the time was very well known in the biz. His grandson set off on his own, went to Manhattan, and started the toy company.
One of the first successes of the company was this little dinosaur.
So cute.
And he was available at MoMA and Neiman Marcus and very high-end stores. And so this was kind of the beginning of the success of the company.
Eventually, Francis sold the company and it came to Minnesota with new owners. Minneapolis is where the toys are designed by people like Tu.
Is it kind of cool to say, I make toys for a living. I design them.
Oh yeah, always throws people off, but it's always an interesting topic to talk
Yeah.
about.
You probably have a good list of things you can get for kids if somebody comes to you and says, hey, I got a birthday coming up, I got Christmas, whatever you may
I like
have.
to think I'm the favorite uncle now.
Before every release, we spend a lot of time doing trend research, and what that means is we survey the competition, see what's out there, make sure that what we're doing is unique and has a place in the world. This is where all the work that we're working on, it gets displayed here in the hallway, so the whole company can come and take a look at it, see what's happening, see what we're up to, so we're not just working in a vacuum.
And you know what the fun part about this is? This is kind of the beginning, and we're about to take you to another location where you're going to see where it all ends.
Say they are the elves of Manhattan Toy Company, feverishly packing and stacking toys for boys and girls all over the country and beyond. This is a town called Eden Valley, about an hour and a half from downtown Minneapolis.
Your holy buckets, how many boxes are in here, you think? Thousands?
Thousands.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, thousands.
So many. And this is just one room. And yet another room full of toys. And another, and another.
For more than 30 years, Manhattan Toy Company has connected with kids, proving that a good company here in Minneapolis can be all play for all ages.
It is pretty fun. It's really not like a job.
Emily is here, and I have to say, I love the story, but even more so, I think they make the cutest stuff. I am like, I've got to get this for Bernie, this for Bernie, this for Bernie. Tell me about some of your favorites.
This is what I love about it, because you have the soft toys that I think a lot of people want to cuddle up to, but then you have these different toys that are all about stacking and building and kind of thinking outside of the box. For instance, this tree house.
Yeah.
You can do it tall, you can make it shorter, you can move it separately, and then right behind it too, I'm not sure if you can see that, there's a whole house. And it is just really interesting how they do this, because like you said earlier, old school is new again.
Yes.
They want people to think, they want people to play, they want people to learn and be creative, and I think that's the thing that I took away the most, and they have a variety.
You know what, and I'll say this to parents out there, it's amazing how the old school stuff stands out, right? Your toys just become like a mess of toys, and the kids just see all plastic. Even if you just sprinkle in a few unique things, your kids will be drawn to them.
Absolutely.
And selfishly, I know a lot of parents these days are looking for toys that look great in their house too.
Right.
And that's one thing that they do too,
Yes.
because they look at those trends, they look at the colors, and we're not just talking about other toys. They look at the trends in fashion and in the house. So I thought that was really interesting because you do want your room to look good. They've kind of been focusing more on baby gear, like those toys. Like this is a really popular one. And I think that that's what's kind of fun because you can start them out young, and then I think the best thing is you play with them.
Yes, you do.
Where are all these toys
Yeah,
going?
what's happening with this
Okay,
stuff?
this warms my heart. They are donating all of these toys to our Stuff the Sleigh campaign, which we're really trying to do to get all these
Fantastic.
toys to kids all over the city.
We'll
So-
have more on how you can help out the Stuff the Sleigh campaign a little bit later on in the show too. Emily, great job.
Thanks, Em.
Thank you.
Coming